Yeah.
Bam.
Oh, is it a countdown?
We're there.
Oh, we're live right now?
We're live right now.
Good evening, humans, earthlings. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, no one's here, so yeah.
Just for the purpose of the beginning.
Right. For the playback.
Yeah.
For the playback audience.
Yeah.
Bam. What's up? Oh, look, I got that.
Hey
Got
guys.
that side swoop. Holy shit, that's fucking What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm Josh, JRB5. Andres.
Hi.
David from Sunset Motel. We're going to talk some Sunset Fest news.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got some new music news. Yeah, it'll be fun. As you can see, we're carrying on with the old ram skull. I got some guidelines on there. I hadn't touched it. I've been busy painting my piece for the Revelation.
Dude,
How are you doing on yours?
I gotta start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started mine early, and I'm like, holy, I'm out of time.
Well,
it's
have
next
you-
week.
Fuck. I'm blanking out on the name of it, but there's a thing where like you take like whatever like work is gonna take all the amount that you assign to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know if you've ever been like in school and then like it's like a paper due a month and a half from now, and then you're like, I got time.
I got this.
Yeah, and then
It's
like
called
3 days
procrastination.
later or like 3
Yeah.
days before the due date, you're like, I gotta get it done.
It's definitely called procrastination.
What's
What's going on, Joshua Ricks tuning in? Mother Truckers, yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, Russ Young? How are you doing tonight?
Hi guys.
Definitely hit that like button.
Yeah, please, that helps.
Not that we had the show yesterday. Somebody actually hit the angry button, and it's really crushing. me.
Good.
It's really
Wow,
crushing me.
you're making people feel something.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the point of art, right?
I think he was an old guy, and he probably hit the wrong button.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I can't remember his name. I think it was Curtis. Old Curtis from last night. It's been bugging
Oh,
me.
Kurt, that's been on your mind.
It's been on my mind. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, why is he mad at us?
Hey, that's
What did we
okay.
ever do to Curtis? I hope everything's all right, Curtis.
I'm sorry, Curtis.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun show yesterday. We did colors, music with colors.
Oh, that's cool.
Saturday we got a podcast that we do talk music, top 5 music with. It's fun. It's fun.
Oh.
We're a bunch of heathens. We have a good time. Premise of this show is we like to paint and talk with cool people about what they got going on. And it's all about love, community here. You know, I mean, we're not. You know, I mean, it's about pushing things.
Yeah.
Pushing
Yeah.
goodness, you know, in the community, and that's really what it's always been. You can go back and look at every episode. We're 92. We got 92 episodes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
in our
Hey,
third
in a
year
way.
of trying, doing what we're doing. Just promoting everybody, having a good time, do a little painting, sit here and enjoy, give you something to entertain for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I gotta ask. Do you have like anything planned for episode 100, Josh?
We've talked about it. Kevin and I have talked about it, but nothing's set in stone.
Okay.
Nothing's set in stone. I mean, I wish the studio was bigger and we could have like everybody,
What do we
big
have?
party and
Yeah.
everybody's drunk and them guys are stupid, And,
Well, so you can go live on like your phone.
yeah,
So it's like, what if we had an event and then like we did that?
yeah, it would be a little different. I couldn't use the StreamYard.
That
go
is
live. I
true.
mean, not through here,
Yeah, it'd
but
be a
I mean,
little
it could
crazy.
still be live from the page.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I sometimes go live on Sunset Motel's pages or my personal. And I'll go out to like the keeper and I'll like jam on my acoustic. And
Oh,
nature and
nice.
stuff.
yeah, definitely.
That's cool.
It's actually how I started, man. It's just the vibe's always been.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before we get
Oh,
too far of it, speaking of StreamYard, Big Sexy Beard Burn lets us broadcast on their StreamYard. Thanks for that. Huge shout out. I'm doing it backwards because I was talking StreamYard, but Talking Beards Network, we've been broadcasting on their page for 2 years now.
oh wow.
Going on 3 years.
Yeah, thank you
Since the
them.
beginning, 5 episodes in, I think. So thanks for letting us hang out. Hey, we love it. And Big Sexy Beard Brand, I could save you 20% on Sex Pot. That's the greatest scent around, in my opinion. JRB 520, 20%. BigSexyBeardBrand.com. Man. It's out of the way. Get the work done for the day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the lead on the painting.
Yeah.
I think since I got the guidelines, I'm going to get it kind of shaped out a little bit better. Like I said, we had to cover up a painting. There was a dog shark, some weird thing that Kevin had started at one of our events. And I mean, it was kind of supposed to be, it was a shark that looked kind of like a dog.
Oh.
And
Like a shark dog.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really see him anymore. What it is. He's been pretty covered. But, and it was supposed to be a group painting thing. And I was busy running around coordinating everything, and somebody didn't get the message right. A couple people didn't get the message. So he ended up, one was sick, so he ended up stuck painting it all by himself. And he was like, man, I'm not. He was trying to enjoy the event too.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Curtis? How you doing today? Hope everything is good today.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, so
all right, cool. Yeah, no, we can get it started.
It's been sitting there for a week, and or not a week, a long time, almost a year.
Yeah.
But we started it last weekend, just because, like, man, okay, we don't need a canvas, and I'm sick of looking at this thing, and I'm not gonna ever feel this and finish it because, I mean,
yeah,
it's not
just been that long.
It's not that it was terrible. It's just I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
So it's set there. So it was time to give it a new birth, new life. Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, I'm gonna get started painting. We'll play musical chairs. You can hop over here. You can hop over here.
Yeah, for sure.
We got this giveaway, some stickers. Like I said, just a sticker pack, a random sticker pack.
Oh, nice.
Right there, 1 through 500. David is going to write down a number right here in that corner, 1 through 500. And we'll give some stickers away, so get to guessing. And you're not going to be able to see the reflectors. Right, it's not too bad. 1 through 500. I don't think I fixed the banner. All right. So we got a number 1 through 500. I gotta edit this thing. I don't think I can do that. I'm slacking. That's how it goes.
It's definitely been a crazy week.
Yes, so David, we got first thing. Do you want to go ahead and talk about Sunset Fest first?
Yeah, got festival coming up in 2 weeks. It's gonna be a banger. Wooded in festival. It's like in his backyard and some land. It's on a couple acres.
Oh, nice.
It's a 2-stage event. We're doing bands, hip hop, EDM, fire spinners are gonna be there, vendors, food trucks. There's gonna be a lot of cool things to see and do. There's camping, there's also gonna be drinks being sold. So we are doing $20 a cooler, so you are able to bring your own drinks, and we got some cool headliners, some DJs, and we're also going to be doing carnival games. There's going to be like the balloon darts and I'm trying to build it before, but I'm trying to do this thing. It's you get a piece of plywood and you cut a path on it that's like really small and thin.
Yeah.
And you get a board to lay across in the front, and then you put a ball there and you tie ropes to the top to that board, and you control it on the way up to like make the ball slide and go along the path.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's super hard.
But
sounds like one of those like ball in the hole puzzles, but like
but you're like, you can do it.
Dude, that's so cool.
I saw it on the TikTok.
It's Nest Fest right there. I think we got a new
Sunset Fest.
Yeah. I sat there and looked at Nest Records and it said, Sunset Fest. And this is a different address than we're gonna have, or
so let me see here. No, that is the new address. Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Swakony. So. The other address that I put down, which is on the tickets being sold, the pre-sales, it got overran with ticks really, really bad. So
can't have that.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking to get Lyme's disease this year.
Yeah, I'm not.
I like
freak me out, man.
Oh yeah. I went out to clean the land, man. I was chopping wood, getting a bonfire ready, and started pulling ticks off me like crazy. I ended up just leaving, you know, and then we were thinking about it, and we were gonna do some sprays and stuff, and I just thought in my head, man, that's just too bad. By the ratio of people out there, man, I just see a ratio of Lyme's disease coming at this one person.
Whatever chemicals left behind to kill the ticks, the residue's still going to be there. That's what next week, right?
2
weeks.
Not this coming weekend, but the weekend.
We got
after,
Memorial Day, and then
and
then Sunset Fest 3.
Oh yeah.
So
the after party is going to be sick. So we got the normal festival going on during the day, and then right after Seuss Mace, which was on Tech Nine's last album, he's coming out to do some stuff.
Nice.
And right after he's done, we have an EDM DJ coming in. He's told me he's going to drop the bass hardcore after Seuss is done to start the after party. Right?
Koshki, wasn't it?
Yeah. Huh?
Koshki, wasn't that who that was?
Koshiki.
Oh, nice.
Koshiki, he rocks with Tribal Roots a lot. It's a really good sound. I heard him at a few parties, heard him at a few shows. Dude's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see him next at the Barcode. I think it's still at the Barcode. I don't know. Barcode's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I think that the show place coming soon. I think
the show's still there though. But he's gonna be there at the release party for
cool.
Icicles.
Oh, Sleep Cycles.
Yes.
I think I've heard them before. I go to a lot of different EDM shows sometimes. I'm a fan of it. I'm just not like always I'm always not going to them. I go here and there. Yeah. But like I try to
enjoy
remember
them
the names.
In small doses. But I'm old, so I'm old. Sorry.
I'm just into all kinds of music, so I go to shows a lot too. And I miss a lot of shows to go to other types of shows.
Yeah, right. So many hours.
Get Peyton. Everybody keep guessing 1 through 500. Got some stickers. We've got some good guesses so far. But nothing yet. It's like Joshua Ritz is the only one guessing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua Ritz. He's already got some stickers, so I'll have to make sure I got new stickers for him.
Musical chair.
Yeah, right. Yeah, guys, just for those of you tuning in, we are doing a giveaway of this sticker pack. Let me hold it up to the camera so you guys can see it. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, so it's a guess of a number between 1 and 500. Right, Josh?
Yep, 1 to 500.
Yeah, cool. All right, so yeah, and we got Josh painting that ram skull.
Skull. That sounds like a...
That's like a heavy metal thing.
A heavy metal name, or what you call numbskull. Hey, Ram Skull.
Hey,
what are you doing?
Rams are crazy though. They had hardcore.
Wait, really? Have you been around them? Because I don't think I ever have.
I've seen videos.
They're just fucking doing that. Yeah.
They just run up, just boom.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got a guess from Jana too. Thank you. Little higher. That's the only guess. The only hint I'm gonna give out today.
500.
Yeah. Within 500. Yeah, that's the limit. All right, cool. So, Dave, tell us a little bit about Sunset Motel, because
we just dropped Bang Your Dead just Saturday. I think it's the 5th song that we released off of the Moon and Sun album. Yeah, we're kind of doing it to where we drop a song like every 2 weeks. I missed a week, so I did one 3 weeks later. But we're back on schedule of every 2 weeks.
No, dude, that's cool. Is it like a newer band that you're doing, or?
Oh no, Sunset Motel. We've been here and around town and around the Midwest lately for the last 3 years. Back in 2019, we came out locally here and started playing around the circuit. And I'd say like sometime around 2021, we started going more around the Midwest a bit and like doing like festivals and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Like we're doing one this weekend in Topeka. We're playing like 11:30 to 1 a.m. At this backyard music festival. There's like 3 stages. It's like on like 10 acres of land, and it's gonna be some crazy thing. They said that it says on the thing there's gonna be a fireworks show during our set.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna have to plan something for that. Like as soon as the fireworks start,
Yeah, like you go into the song or whatever. Yeah, no, that's cool. And also, thank you guys for the guesses, Josh and Jana. You guys are getting somewhere around there. I said I wasn't gonna give out any more hints. No, that's cool though, dude. Wait, so are you guys like local to Wichita?
Yeah, we're from here. So ultimately,
nice.
the first shows we played were Kirby's, and
Oh,
well,
okay.
the first one we did was at like an open mic, somewhere
Yeah.
around town. It was a new stadium one. The new stadium bar's closed now, but
Oh
like,
shit. Okay.
yeah.
I never got a chance to go there.
It's
I
like,
heard
it
it
was
was
a
a cool
vibe.
place.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
karaoke nights there were fun, and
Really?
stuff like that. Yeah, I had just started like really going out when that place kind of closed down. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But man, I tell you what, Wichita's a hard market to make it in. Sometimes there's a lot of bands doing their thing and stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point because I mean I've been around artists since I don't know like my teens I guess, and there's so many bands in town, dude.
Oh yeah, it's about
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah, when people are like, "There's nothing to do," I'm like, "Yo, there's like shows
every weekend.
every day." Yeah,
Every day almost. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's days. Yeah, well, there is one every day. There's cover bands, acoustic players like every day for sure.
Yeah.
But then there's like with original bands, most of the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you can always like go to Kirby's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I went to Kirby's last night actually to get my card because I had forgot it there on Friday at the Woodside Oblique show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then this band from Topeka called Stony Doom was playing. And I was like, what's a Stony Doom? I was like, I got to hear this. And this guy started coming in. And basically it was stoner doom metal, exactly
Yeah.
what you would assume. And it was super sick. Like, I was like,
Nice.
dude, these guys, they stopped their set to run out and get a bubble machine.
Really?
And they started blowing bubbles while they were hitting this stoner doom metal. It was
nice.
awesome.
Dude, that sounds so super
I
fun.
definitely obviously stayed after I got my card. I just gave it right back and got another drink.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, I'm gonna open up a tab."
I guess I'm vibing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like just sign the overnight tab, and you're like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna open up another one."
exactly.
I do hope that you left with your card that night.
Oh, I definitely got it.
Okay.
Yeah, did not forget it that time.
Nice.
Oh yeah. No man, I'm excited for this festival coming up. I'm hoping it comes to be like what I'm hoping it to be. Like we have the Cotillion Lighting guy coming out. We got,
wow.
that dude's really cool with what he does. He's got a system of his own that he brings around, and it's always a good light show, And I feel like those lights mixed with fire spinners, mixed with a bonfire, mixed with vending and carnival games and drinkage and vibes. I feel like it's gonna be a really really good time.
Yeah. What type of music is it gonna be?
Pretty much everything.
Okay.
Not I don't know if we got country coming out, but
I mean, I can make that happen. I know.
Oh, hey, there we go.
yeah, we know.
Here, and I'll pull
We
it
rounded
up
it
too. Yeah, and just for you guys tuning in, I'll just flash it again. We are talking about Sunset Fest 3 happening June 3rd.
Oh yeah, get
Yeah.
your tickets now. All the artists on the lineup, they all got $20 pre-sales, and it is 30 on the line and 30 at the door. So it is $20 pre-sales through everyone that's on that lineup.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
yeah.
they can go to the page and go to the website, buy a ticket there. Any bands on the tab or ticket will also give you a ticket.
Mhm.
Anywhere else to pick them up if the people want to go?
I think some of the fire spinners got some tickets. I definitely got some tickets. So if you message me, David Massey on Facebook or Instagram, Classy Massey on Instagram. But-
There you go.
Definitely hit me up and I can get you your tickets. I'm usually in downtown Tuesdays, Thursdays at band practice. So
Oh, okay. Nice.
people can come through, listen to the band for a second, buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you guys have it.
Heard it first. Yeah.
You heard it first here
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah, right. Man, you should have I always feel like you should have like a thing for people tuning in to like bring him in to get a ticket.
Oh yeah.
Just be like, hey, mention this podcast, get 5 off.
yeah. Oh, that's not a bad. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
if you get it off of this podcast, I'll get you a ticket.
Oh, hey, there we go, guys. Go to his page, friend him or whatever, and hit him up. Mention the podcast, $5 off.
Yeah.
There we go, right?
That artist salt,
That's
straight up.
Hustling.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude, that's something I kind of learned from art. Like, you just gotta hustle. No, because it's silly. I feel like since artists are so like self-critical, having somebody wanting to like actually throw money at you can be weird when you're starting.
That's how it usually is to start. People will get shows for tips, and like at Kirby's, usually people get paid by tips.
Yeah.
So their literally intent is to come in and entertain so well that the people feel as much obliged to to
Yeah.
them, and that's how they make their money. A lot of times lately, whenever you start grinding and stuff, people will start offering you, this and that, and to show up, and then you get the tips or whatever, and then it turns into different stuff like that. But it always starts with tips.
Yeah, it does.
Everything really. That's how busking is, man. You ever just go into nature and play guitar?
Oh man, I got to. It's been a while.
Oh, it's a
honestly.
vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah?
Just
Do you
sit
busk
somewhere in
ever?
public. Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Wait, favorite place to busk in Wichita? If you want to
Keeper.
blow up some spots.
Keeper.
Keeper?
Yeah, there's a spot. I park in the small parking lot, and I walk that sidewalk over to the bridge, but I take the other way down the spiral.
Yeah.
Everything, and then I go up to those big steps by that step down into the waterfall, and I sit up on like a top step with my case on like the second one.
Yeah.
I'll crack a beer, and then chill on one. And
Nice.
chill a little 420.
Wait, were you out there on 420?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. No,
I would vibe. I would just vibe, and people would walk by, and they'd start tossing, 25s. Like, sometimes I'd play for a few hours, and I'd make a couple $100.
Nice.
Actually helped me pay rent back in the day a little bit.
Yeah. No, dude,
Oh,
busking is kind of where it's at.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah.
vibe, man. It's like meditation to me.
Yeah, I kind of see that way. Like, I paint, and I kind of see it like as that way too.
You could
Oh,
you
like
could
do live
bust
painting?
Yeah, live painting out there, and like you could sell your paintings while you're out there doing it. I don't know if you have to have a vendor's license for that though, but
Yeah.
Same
Well,
as
it's like I feel
It is
like
the same
if
as
we're just
busking,
busking, I
Yeah.
should be fine. And if the cops would come, I'd be like,
But
"Am I
it's
trespassing?
like, what, you
Do you want
hate
me to
on
leave?"
art?
Yeah. Because if they would tell me to go, I could just be like, "Okay."
It's like, all right, I'm gonna go paint over there now.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what, 5 feet down this?
Yeah, right. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's so funny whenever people know like their like rights and shit, and then
Yeah.
they like kick back at people that are trying to like step over them like that.
For real, man. I think you should be able to paint anywhere. Anywhere you want. I've seen people paint here. I think it's like a matter of like selling shit. People always have a problem and try to like be a Karen.
Yeah, like if you're being
Yeah.
like a nuisance or whatever. Yeah.
It's like, dude.
People just be hating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Karen pull up on me, and when I was drinking a beer out there, I don't even know if you're able to. I just like do because why not?
Yeah.
You're by the river.
I mean, I think downtown they tried it. I don't know if it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as
Vegas,
you're not
though.
being a nuisance.
Yeah. No, I
you
just
know?
crack a beer, but I had
Yeah.
a Karen sit there and say, "Oh, you can't be drinking a beer out here. This and this," and then I'd start playing my guitar, and she's like, "I'm just trying to hang out over here," and stuff like that. Trying to get me
Wow.
to
She
stop.
just switched up, huh?
Yeah, like just trying to make me just not do what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, people are silly like that.
Oh yeah, man.
Jeez.
It rarely happens, but there is definitely the existence of a Karen.
Yeah. No, I run into them every once in a while.
Too often for me sometimes.
Damn, you gotta hang out in better places, Josh.
You be running into them Karens.
I don't even leave the house.
Oh shit.
Find me on the internet. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. No, I mean the internet's a rough place.
It is though. There's trolls.
Dangerous.
There's bad trolls
There
out
are
there.
trolls. But I mean, I like it for the connections and all the like art stuff that I got exposed to through the internet and all that.
Well, like I said, I literally hate sharks and snakes, and that was all my feed. You go down to the reels and stuff, there'll be a shark. You know what I mean?
Oh
Dude,
These
you
sharks,
gotta-
I can kind of watch, videos of them because, I'm nowhere near the fucking ocean, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But snakes, I can't because, man, I'm like, oh, man, I'm like always like waiting for, I've seen a video of one in a toilet, so I'm like,
What? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
toilet, I'm like, oh, not today, motherfucker.
You see a little head in there one time. You're like,
Oh,
aha.
fucking there. Like, oh, blow up the
I
toilet.
couldn't, dude. Oh my god. It just reminded me, I think it was a reel or a TikTok or something. I saw somebody put a anaconda trap with like a live chicken as bait. Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, so they put the chicken here and there's like a tube, and then they corralled off like the water where the freaking anaconda was at.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then there was a whole like contraption to like get it right. So like the thing slithers in there, it trips the trap, and then you see like all this like mess just weaving in the yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, holy shit,
Dear God.
that's hardcore.
Oh yeah, no, to see a snake tear up a chicken. I don't know. I used to own a snake.
Oh really? See,
Yeah.
thankfully the chicken was just bait and it didn't get bit.
It didn't get bit.
It did not. Yeah.
Ah.
No, because it was like the chicken was on the other side of that tube. So as soon as like the snake tripped it, like the
and then
chicken
just
was,
got it.
Yeah.
Like it made like choke, like probably like squeezed it in that tube.
Yeah, so it couldn't like move forward.
Yeah.
Traps are like tricky, dude. Like I saw this chick online that she had set up these like hook traps for fish, and it was like it was somewhere in Florida, and the water was like dirty, murky, and like there was all this like foliage and like branches and vines and shit on there, and she's just like going there, moving these like fishes into this little basket that she's like has floating, because like apparently the way that it works is like the trap would just like reel them in, and then they would get hooked, and then they would like, just exhaust themselves trying to escape.
So it's like a net almost that just sits in the water, and whenever the fish are like
just like a floating hook.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then they get tangled up in all the vines and stuff, so like they just get tired. So by the time she rolls up, they're like dying from exhaustion. So she's just like
moving them around.
Yeah, because like I saw one that was like probably like, dude, it must have been like 6-8 foot.
How'd you? Whoa.
Yeah, because like that was the reason they had posted the video, because like. You just see her, she's like up to here, like in this murky water. You're like, oh my God, I hope there's not a crocodile in there. And like,
oh man.
Yeah, and then she's just like doing this, and then she like gets one and starts moving all this brush. And I'm like, dude, that thing's like bigger than her.
I've definitely seen some videos on TikTok of that.
Some
big fish, man. Some dude was getting in the water trying to swim with the fish, and he didn't know how to swim. And they gave him gave him a life vest and said, "You're gonna float." And he's like, "I'm not gonna float. This life vest isn't gonna hold me, man." And they shoved him in the water, and he's trying to like be cool about it, And he's like freaking out, yeah. And then he like comes up, he's like, "Hold on to the fish." He's leaning on the fish, and then this fish is like 3 times the size of this dude just starts flopping and going under the water, and this dude's over here screaming like.
Oh, that's so funny! Oh my God. Yeah, fish are crazy. I feel like I want to go fishing now. Some all the yeah.
I have yet to catch a fish this summer. Now, speaking of fishing, though, man, I'm ready for lake vibes. Like I wanted to throw a Sunset Fest at the lake, but I call Lake Afton or in like other lakes around, and like they tell me, yeah, we'll call you back, or like you got to do this thing and this and that, or like they say they'll just call me back and just never call me back. It's like, man. How are you supposed to do anything over there? Like if you know, let me know. Because
they're probably gonna have to roll up at the office.
I tried one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm trying to I feel like a lakeside festival would be better than just a field set. Because in the Midwest, that's like the coolest thing to do is go to the lake. Yeah. Nature wise, yeah. Or one of the nature trails or whatever they are.
Man, I remember you reminded me that way back in the day, I think I was like 18 or something. We went out to Lake Afton because they were having like an EDM thing in one of the lake houses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the show ended, and then oh my God, it started pouring. I was soaked after that. Yeah, well, my phone definitely died that night. Yeah.
Oh, you got wet and then destroyed?
Yeah, because it was like how sometimes it'll rain in Wichita, it's a freaking tropical storm for 5 minutes and then it just stops. It was like that. Because where we got out of the freaking EDM thing or whatever, and then that storm rolled in, and it was just yeah, it was the same as just getting freaking bucket of water thrown at you.
I had a buddy survived the last hurricane in New Orleans, and he was telling me a story about it. He said he was they were stuck in the house, and he said at one point they're in the eye of the storm. The wind outside was really bad, and it wasn't raining or anything. And he said he had looked through this I think he said something about opening a door or something. But he looked outside, and this tree that was once sitting like this was completely just flat against the ground, because the wind. Those baby trees that stick up.
Yeah.
You know, but like they can bend and stuff. This thing's just flat against the ground.
Yeah.
And like he
Like
said after the whole hurricane and they were able to go outside again, he said he had seen like semis in buildings and like you know, there's like town buildings, not like super tall skyscrapers and stuff, but like
Yeah.
it was like semis were in buildings and cars were on top of houses and
Oh, because it's like the water picked it up.
oh,
then
and
when
the wind would flip semis
What?
into shit. Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, like the wind in a hurricane is insane. But my buddy said like it was so crazy. All the power and gas was out. You had to drive like miles and stuff. Like it makes me think like, what do you do during a hurricane if you don't have food though? Like if you didn't save the food for it,
Yeah,
you
you'd
didn't
have to
leave.
wait it out, dude.
Yeah, like how you gonna
Fish?
You would starve.
Yeah.
Like
Make
exhaustion.
some friends real fast.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Loot it like
Underground tunnel, underground.
Yeah. Or just like paddle your your
I wouldn't know what to do.
thing to it. Oh, and we got a question from Russ. Did Ricks win? Let me see, Russ. No, he hasn't guessed the right number yet.
keep guessing. More guess once. We'll announce a winner probably 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because I'm seeing some close ones.
I saw that was a close one. Yeah.
Yeah. See, but like Josh did say that earlier, because like we just call it whenever someone gets a number, right?
Nah, we wait till
Till the end.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you guys still got chances. Number
make the
from
announcement.
1 to 500.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like the guesses though. They're like such a wide spectrum. Yeah, you never
Yeah.
know what somebody would guess.
Range is 1 to 500, Russ.
I'll give you a hint. It's a
You ready
sequence.
to slap some paint?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm kind of not feeling what I got going on over there, but
I mean, I like the wide outline.
it's a layer. Not the horn. But
Yeah.
Oh, you do. That almost looks like
Shape it up.
Aztecian helmet thing.
yeah, I think I got it.
Oh, like the thing that.
pretty,
Yeah,
pretty
You know what I mean?
proportionate.
that is a crazy look.
It's
Ooh,
semi.
that'd be fun to. Maybe we could put some feathers on it afterwards.
Yeah, you can see the pattern on the background. I kind of wanted to do like a different segment, a different kind of feel.
Yeah, like do some contrast
Yeah,
and
it's kind
stuff.
of like this one corner where it kind of looks rusty and like, you know, rustic, like shit had been eroding on it for a while. Yeah. Keep guessing, everybody. Good guesses. We'll make the announcement here in about 15 minutes. Like you said, it's I don't know. We've been kind of doing characters. So
Characters.
we did Orko, we did Casey Jones.
Oh, yeah, I was here last time you started that. What is that? That one. That one.
The Orko, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
last time. That was last year.
Yeah.
See the year at the bottom.
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been a minute now. I mean, this year's flying by.
Oh,
Holy
dude, so
Yeah,
crap,
really
June
so fast.
already.
Yeah.
And like I said, I started
I
my piece for this upcoming Final Friday 3 weeks ago. But you know, I'm just trying to juggle a lot of things, and you know, I mean, personal shit, you know, house shit, business
Mhm.
shit, you know, I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, right.
It's just old shit.
it's just like, oh my god, you know, and then
Never stops, man.
so I get to work on it a little bit, and I'm like, oh my god, next week, I've got to get it done now. Here I am, you know, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Are you gonna be live painting it at the
Oh no, I'm getting it done. If I gotta go sleepless.
all night vibe?
Like I said, I got off. You know, Friday I didn't have to work the weekend, so Friday I was up till 2 working on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but so it was like, but I went to I'm gonna fuck something up, and I was.
Trick for the camera. You ready?
You want to try it again?
I got it that time. Oh. No. I usually do it like as a bar trick. Usually when I'm more like a little tipsy, you know,
Yeah.
I'm more fluid with it. And this fan kind of blowing it a bit, but forward flip. Got it.
I'm just going
Hey.
through comments
have you
and
ever-
checking the numbers.
Wait, you flipped it into your mouth?
No, my
Try-
brother does that one. My bass player for Sunset. Like,
Oh, nice.
hear that man will do some crazy stuff. He does this though. He puts it in his mouth. He blows it up and then catches it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
No, I'm good. I got too much face on my hair.
Oh,
I
you
got
have
too much
too much
face
hair?
on my hair. I got too much face on my hair.
Yeah. No.
Too much volume.
It would be that at this point. Your beard's
Yeah.
getting so long, dude. Have
Yeah.
you measured it yet? How long it is?
I used to when I competed, but I don't compete anymore. No need.
Not just out
I
of
have a whole
curiosity.
secret life out of I used to measure it, compete, but
I think mine's getting a little close to yours, isn't it?
it's within 500.
Hey, yo.
No, mine's like mine's a soul patch compared to yours, bro.
Yeah, it's 5 years since probably 6 years since I've seen my chin, but I've trimmed it.
Whoa.
I took 6 inches off.
Dude,
That's kind
a
of
couple
crazy
years
to me.
ago, just because it was,
go a decade without seeing your chin, and then just one day, like, just get a buzz fade and like shave your face,
Yeah.
and then just walk up. This is like to where all the homies are meeting up, and like
let's see how long it takes.
Yeah. And then they even just sit at the bar and don't even say nothing to
Get
him.
a whole different wardrobe and just fucking totally.
Yeah, just be a new guy.
Oh, dude, you got to document that whole reaction, like
That'd be nice.
GoPro somewhere, like
Yeah.
Yeah, a decade with like that would be I could see it.
Yeah.
That'd be very interesting.
I don't know. I've cut my hair every once in a while. I'm about ready to cut it again, but it's just I don't like getting haircuts, so I'll go get it cut off, and then I won't go get it to keep up. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Hey, it's been 3 years.
Next thing I know, I'm looking like this again.
I got like done a year now. But I'm about to chop it, I think. I don't know, man. When you get to start growing your hair out, it starts getting in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
it does.
in your eyes. When I'm performing and
Yeah,
stuff, like
definitely.
I'll be playing, singing, I'll go in and
Inhale
take a breath. Yeah, it'll literally go in and down my throat.
Mhm.
And like I'll pull it out without trying to make the sound in the mic. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, I got video of me doing that on stage. I know that. I know that feeling very vividly, and it's like so. It's like I mean, it's almost enough to make you just like, I'm shaving my head. I'm not doing this.
I tie it
Yeah.
back every time it starts to like get a little sweaty, because then it starts really swinging
Yeah,
around.
Bro,
Stuck
yeah.
places.
No, this
Oh,
sweat
yeah.
would get me. That's why I like whenever I grow it out, I'll just chop it off when it's at that point.
Oh yeah,
And so I'm like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I got hot.
people are getting closer.
Getting closer.
Oh.
Yeah, we may have one. I don't know.
Hell no.
I don't know if it's a valid entry.
I'm loving the sequences. People immediately jump to angel numbers. You see?
I mean, those are super popular.
Oh yeah. You see him at random times, and it's always whenever you're in deep thought. You know what I mean? Like you're in deep thought, and you look over, and you're like, oh. Like,
I mean, have you guys been like looked at numerology or anything like that?
I've researched numerology a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit.
That's kind of what I've been getting into.
It's very
this year.
coincidental, but there's a lot of coincidence to where you're at the
Crazy.
point you're like, coincidence? I think not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, have you looked at life path numbers? It's some wild-ish. Because you calculate it by adding all the dates, all the numbers on your birthday. Yeah, and it's you break them all up into single digits, except if they're master numbers.
Sounds like some conspiracy stuff.
Uh-oh.
If 9/11 together, this and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. I literally the guy I found online that talks about it, that's what got him started into it. Because those things happened, and then he started diving into it, and he was like, "There's no way this is a coincidence." And then he's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, there's too much. It's there's. Coincidences are I think coincidences are rarer than crazy shit that's what the fuck, it's real, but it's
Coincidences, a lot of coincidences that happen, you can sense them coming too, though,
I mean, haven't you guys ever heard that phrase, there's no such thing as a coincidence?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of believe it at this point.
Yeah, what was the old it was a Chinese farmer.
I thought you were starting to talk Kung Fu Panda on me for a second.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Mr.
Oh.
Miyagi.
It is probably.
Not Mr. Miyagi, what's his name?
What, the
Master
turtle
Shifu.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the,
that was
the Chinese farmer. His horse runs away, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's horrible." He's like, "Yeah, maybe."
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, and then so the next day, the horse comes back with 10, 15, whatever wild horses, and
they're like, "That was so lucky."
That's so lucky. And he's like, "Maybe."
Yeah.
Well, his
Maybe
son
he
is-
ain't planned that.
his son is trying to break one of the new horses and gets thrown off and breaks his leg, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's so horrible."
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And so the army comes the next day, and looking for people to go fight the war.
Yeah, they're drafting.
Oh, and he couldn't go because his leg was
His leg
broken.
was
Yeah.
broken. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's
They're like,
so
"That's
lucky."
so
He's
lucky.
like, "Maybe."
Oh, I
I've heard
see what
one
this
where
is
it
going
went
to.
going. It went deeper, but that's about the brigade. I think.
I
It's
have
very
heard that
wise.
one.
It's basically a lesson of perspective and how you treat it because of how you understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you look at
You never
something in a
know.
negative
Yeah.
way, then it's going to equal a negative outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy. I like that.
Yeah, I've
That's a
heard it a
crazy
lot.
perspective
So
on it.
it's one thing that always stick with me. Like, yeah, that's pretty funny. Don't let none of this shit get too serious.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if it gets too serious, it's so boring. That's just my thoughts on it.
So our Ram is looking pretty fucking good. I'm liking it.
Yeah. Nice.
Liking it. We got kind of impressionist, but we always kind of say we're doing impressionist, and that's like kind of the Starry Night, but
Yeah.
it usually never ends up, impressionism. We did like our second one. We did a rainbow werewolf.
Oh, dude,
Really?
That's the one we're painting in the intro.
I like the werewolf thing. Yeah, I used to draw werewolves back when I was in middle school. Like I learned how to draw a wolf head, and then I learned how to draw superheroes. Right.
Yeah.
So then, like, I had a comic book how to like back when I was like in middle school, and then I ended up getting like this tag thing I would put on my binder. I would draw it on different things on my boards and stuff, where it would be a wolf head that was howling at the moon, and then I just put a superhero like body, but like torn jeans, like.
Like on some werewolf shit.
Werewolf shit, exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody.
Wait, so would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Oh, that is a freaking good question, dude.
Horrible movie. Good question.
See,
Damn.
dogs
Definitely.
don't live very long.
Definitely a
know,
vampire.
But
Dog-
you lose your soul if you're a vampire.
That is very true.
Yeah. Because I'd rather.
Do werewolves would live longer than dogs though? Do they have like a more of an immortality rate? Because the vampire thing, being living forever, I would take that.
Really?
Yeah, I do not care if I have to be a blood-sucking parasite and lurks in the dark. If I can live forever, I can see Earth unfold to the end. You know what I mean?
Like I said,
But what happened,
I'm only renting my
like-
soul as it is right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
living is renting a soul in a way. Yeah, borrowing energy from the universe. Yeah.
I like my soul. So
Yeah.
I would go with a werewolf. Every
Oh,
full moon would suck though, because I have to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, that movie really ruined it for me. I just don't like it.
Oh, what
So-
Which is
the
it?
Underworld?
Oh, that one with the Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That just-
They you can't. I mean, you can romanticize werewolves and vampires and stuff, but when you make it super cheesy, like that one chick.
Yeah, I mean, I can't take any of those
I'll
actors
keep you warm,
seriously.
Bella.
Just because I
Fucking
just,
Taylor
I
Lautner.
just can't.
Yeah.
You mean Shark Boy?
Yeah, he did another movie that it was actually good in, but I just hated his character. I mean, I didn't hate the movie, but I was like, oh, I think he was like, I can't even remember what.
Well, he's
it was.
blacklisted
the
now.
Jupiter.
Not black.
something?
He's not.
Who's not?
Taylor
Are we
Lautner.
all? Aren't we all?
Black. We don't. I'm not in a movie.
My life
See,
is
I don't
fucking weird.
got. How cool would that be to randomly just be like, "Yo, I guess I'm starring in this TV show now."
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
I mean, dude, sometimes I was barbacking at this bar, and to keep me entertained, I would just act like there were like random cameras. Yeah.
This is a prank the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
Just
Because
fucking
it's
with
like I'd
drunk
have to
people.
keep myself going somehow because we get slammed. It was a busy bar.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
our
yeah.
mindset.
Yeah, like after a rush, I'd be like, "Hey, thanks for the contributions to the Andres show."
The power of the
Possible,
mind
but
is crazy.
Yeah.
viewers like you.
What you can tell yourself to.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
My
Mental
buddy-
healing.
My Drewski, our guitar player, he just recently went to a seminar where it's like to hypnotize the own mind and change your reality through
nice.
manipulating your own mind.
Yeah.
To do better on certain things or to have more energy and different stuff like that. And
Yeah.
everybody does it already
I've heard
naturally.
a lot of the ice baths, but I'm like, no, I could not
Oh,
do
dude,
an ice
those ice
bath.
I've done it.
No,
so
I'm good.
I went
I
to
am
a lake
good.
house recently. We were working on some stuff. Our guitar player's down on the lake house and stuff. We were out there working on some stuff, and the water was freezing, right? So nobody was going to go swimming. Then we ended up taking paddle boards out and found this like super like dope rocked in area because the water's super clear, and there's a rock underwater, and it's like shelved off, so it's like you stand in, it's like waist deep. You know what I mean? And then it
but
just drops off.
Yeah.
Like, and so we got there and we're like standing waist deep, and then like I just drop off and it's freezing. It's like pins and needles, and it's like horrible.
Yeah.
But then your body becomes numb, and then through becoming numb, it starts to become warm.
Well, they say it's healing. I've been seeing a lot of shit.
It's so easy to meditate when you do it, and then wait till the end to dunk your head to give yourself one last shock of dopamine.
So good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, they say cayenne pepper, a dose of cayenne pepper is heals everything. I mean, cure all. Which I eat a lot of hot shit.
It's good to put cayenne pepper on stuff.
I eat, and then I just started with the kid because she's starting to be like me, a little heat hound.
The spice.
Yeah, so she's getting braver and at least trying that stuff, and it's like whatever, And I was like, okay, I can start cooking with a little cayenne now,
Oh yeah,
spice things up a bit.
Yeah,
there's some flame in this food.
I love some meat. We were talking. I went to a Mexican place I always go to down the street, and last 2 times they were out of Dos Equis, So I want to eat tacos, and I got a painting of Dos Equis and tacos. It's kind of my freaking thing, you know what I mean?
Tacos and beer is
but
same thing as pizza and beer in a way.
Yeah, but it's specifically for me, Dos Equis.
If it's not Dos Equis, I don't need it with my taco.
Yeah, exactly. But they've been out of it the last 2 times. They had Modelo and Corona, but I'm like, I'll just get iced tea then.
Damn.
No, sorry.
It's got to be a Dos Equis.
Yeah, and I did that 2 times in a row now, and then the waitress was like, as I was leaving, she's like, I'll make sure we have it next time. I'm like,
I'll tell you a good dynamic.
Thank you.
Here's a good dynamic duo: brat and a Kona Big Wave.
Oh yeah.
It's a Hawaiian golden ale, and
that sounds good.
It's very good. It's so good. It's one of my favorite beers. I bust with it and everything. But if I'm cooking brats, I gotta get a 6-pack of Kona Big Waves.
Oh, do you do the beer brats?
Yeah, you put the beer on the brat while they're frying and stuff. But I gotta get the jalapeno cheddar because spice is right. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not big on brats, but.
Dude, brats are the banger, bro. It's just, you can get a big old package of them. You go out to the lake and you still them all on, and you open the case, tie your hammocks.
You just have.
Like I said, it's on the grill. Hot dogs are. I don't know why, but I like a grilled hot dog. Not crispy. My dad used to.
Brat?
I'll eat them, but there's not.
I like prawns.
I like a hamburger and a hot dog.
If you see how brats compared to hot dogs are made,
I've cooked a lot of brats. I just don't eat a lot of brats. I'm always grilling it, and so I was like, I've cooked them. Just I'll try one just to, the chef. But it's like, okay, good. I tried it just because you warmed it up right. Brat and hot dog, you can't really fuck up. But as long as it ain't coming out, crispy, crunchy on the outside.
You got to wait till the brat starts spitting.
But then there's some psychopaths that like their hot dogs and stuff. They're just black on the outside, just crispy, crunchy.
No.
Yeah, like ash.
Yeah, no.
It's it's so crispy that it has a sleeve like a marshmallow.
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
There's a lot of good guesses, but
we do called the marsh glizzy.
I'm just thinking of the crunch, and it's making me ugh. Just the sound of it.
I'm gonna find it again. We had a winner.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, really?
Y'all been doing busy
right.
up on the chat here. We love it. Thank you. Thank you. And where was it? I know I seen it earlier. It's up here a little bit further. There. All right. So here's our winner, Russ Young.
44-4.
Yes, that was the winning number on the spot. So, Russ, I need to know how to get a hold of you to
Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah.
Hey, all the way out there. What's happening?
All the way from AK.
Yeah, that was exciting. But Russ, let me know how to get a hold of you. I don't know if I can message you through YouTube after this goes live. So. This is gonna be a hunt. Russ.
Wait, couldn't he what is it? Couldn't he DM your page that this show's on?
Well, he's broadcasting from YouTube. I don't know for sure.
Oh, gotcha.
I lost the number again. So, Russ, we need to figure out how to get a hold of you. Yeah. So, hopefully you're still there. And let me know.
You could go to the page, drop a like, send a message.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me know if you got Facebook. Probably doesn't. Email.
I know, dude. I just look at all this media stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah. I like checking it. It's so cool how everything's put together. Yeah. I always wanted to do a podcast, low-key. That's why I like being on them. just have a conversation. Sometimes the conversations grow into those deep like conspiracy stuff. Like, you want to know a crazy one that I talked about one time?
Yeah.
Please.
Is you ever heard of Richard E. Bird?
No, who's
It was
that?
like it was an
Hang on, before we get into that, Russ, go ahead and I'm Room Green Productions on Instagram. I assume that's what IG
Yeah, that's
IG is.
Yes.
I'm old, so I don't know, but
No, you're with it.
Room Green Productions on Instagram. Hit me up, and then I think I can message you from there. I'll get your contact information and get these stickers mailed to you shortly. It's mailing stickers right there. It'll probably be next week. I got a few things to mail. It's kind of like my Achilles tendon. I do not trust the mail. It's like
Wait,
you're
really?
gonna fuck it up.
yeah.
What do you use?
Well, I gotta use, but just because I use them, doesn't mean I trust them, man. I
Oh,
mean,
well,
geez, it's
Or like what
It's
are
like
you using for
nerve-wracking.
shipping? Is it
I mean-
USPS or like UPS?
any of them. They're all the
Any
same.
of them?
Yeah, I mean, UPS would probably handle the best care. 'Cause, FedEx and play soccer with it. I always remember the Jim Carrey from Pet Detectives, the very beginning intro where he's
Or
delivering the package. That's pretty much how it feels like they treat my packages.
yo, I've seen
like throwing it around.
Yep.
yeah,
stomping
I've
on
seen
it.
footage of like those like door cams like catching the FedEx guy
Yeah.
and like they just come in and like
Yeah.
just like walk out and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, what?
Uh,
Oh my gosh, yeah, people are crazy.
Okay, so Russ, I'll find me would probably be easiest. So there's probably only one of me. I don't know how many Russ Youngs are on Instagram, but
Oh wait, couldn't you plug the link to Room Green Productions on the chat so he could just click on it?
that IG link.
I don't have on the computer. I don't do Instagram on the computer.
Oh yeah. I feel
I keep the computer very limited on things it gets. It still gets things, but not all the things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I-
Appreciate you too. Thanks for tuning in. We've got about 8 minutes. Hit the 1 hour mark. I gotta feed the kid. And that's the fun stuff. So
Oh yeah.
get ready for the week. She's like I said, I talked yesterday. Her last day of middle school was Thursday. So
Oh, that's
Oh, man.
exciting.
shut your mouth.
Yeah, dude.
It's
I mean,
not
I'm the
exciting.
oldest of three, and I just got off. What is it? It was my sister's graduation.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It went well. Very surprised at the quick turnaround because she graduated from Bishop, and they're like, "Hey, just start leaving when the students and faculty leave or whatever." And then we're like, "Okay." I guess they had like Capon right after that.
Oh
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Coke
we-
Arena, right?
No, it was at Hardman, and it's
Oh.
like I'm standing at the top of the bleachers, and like they've already had switched over the banners on the stage.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, they're
Cranking
like,
them out.
Yeah, they're like working.
Spewing.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably getting paid big bucks for all that too.
I'm kind of familiar with how venue spaces like to operate, so I'm like, man, you guys are like shoving them in right now.
All right, I did forget. I had when I first started the podcast. Just like I say, this was in the midst of Rona, which I mean, I it's completely disappeared, just poof, gone.
I knew it would too.
Yeah,
Everybody did.
But one of my questions was, what do we learn, about yourself during that time? Because like I said,
So
Oh, yeah.
many things.
a year and a half, we were in the midst of it, the pandemic during the start of our
pandemic, yeah.
podcast. So I haven't been asking a question every week. It's just been kind of random shit. 9 times out of 10, we don't even ask questions. It's just like, hey, talk about your shit,
Yeah.
But I did wanted to start one. I just seen one, and I don't know if you can copyright questions, but I'm stealing from Larry King Live, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Larry King Live, Mac Miller interview.
Oh
And it
yeah.
was just, if not music, what would you be doing?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Good
a freaking
question.
good question. Yeah, I've been doing music all my life. It's like
Yeah.
I did go to college to become a mechanical engineer, and I did stop doing that to go and learn from the base level. I was planning on paying my way through college to become a CNC machinist.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I went and got certified in OSHA and certified in all accesses and just like that. Started getting jobs. Did an order for SpaceX at one point through a company, and
Nice.
and I started really getting into it. And I was thinking about going back to school until there was a string of layoffs. it almost seemed like every time I got a job, I would just be getting laid off like right after this and that, and then
that's the bad thing about corporations.
yeah. So
they will turn
eventually,
and burn.
after getting laid off enough times, I just kind of gave up on that dream. But I had been doing music all my life, and so I go back for another semester. I get an associate's degree, and then I finish off to be a mechanical engineer. It's always there. If like I ever decide to.
But yeah, that doesn't answer the question. What? Anything you can do, anything you
If
want.
I want to do anything,
no limitations.
music.
okay,
So
see,
when you
that would be
wake up,
another
you
path
can't
if
do
I
it.
wasn't a
Yeah,
musician.
like I said,
that would have been.
We're
my path,
going
but-
totally hypothetical. If not music, if music wasn't your passion, and it could be anything.
A photographer for a National Geographic.
I would have went with photographer for like.
I want to travel the world and take
Something
photos
dirty.
of nature. So like that would be something that would like just get my rocks off in life.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like everything I do now isn't for lavish lifestyle. Everything I do now is simply to travel the world, just so I can see
you can
and experience. Yeah,
Enjoy stuff.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Second question is so far, what's your biggest splurge?
Oh,
What was your biggest I gotta have it? Did you regret it? I'm throwing
Fest.
that part in.
Sunset Fest is like my biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably not
Yeah.
regretting it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no regrets
Yeah.
ever. We make that shit happen. Rain or
Full
shine.
sing
No,
again.
even if
Yeah,
if nobody were to fucking come out
Keep
to that
signing
thing,
them checks,
yeah.
even though they're painful. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing that
I mean,
it always usually breaks
everybody's like, "What's a
itself
check?" Keep swiping that card. Sorry. It's like,
Yeah, it's plastic over here.
yeah. I mean,
Fuck
it was
paper. No,
it was an expression.
yeah.
Checks in the mail. That don't work no more either because it's like instantaneous.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
like
God. Oh, yeah,
You can't say
take
checks
pictures
in the
of
mail because they're like, "Oh no, you gotta pay on the phone."
That's good. This just
Oh hell, I was
Oh,
throwing
you
shit
can-
around over there earlier. Getting buck wild with it.
I like how the skull's coming together.
Yeah, I like it from here.
Have you heard of this? Oh yeah, you got more.
Yeah, but favorite thing to do on a day off?
Favorite thing to do on a day off? Go to the keeper and jam. Like that, or go on a nature walk, hit the lake, and go swimming, hang in a hammock.
Yeah.
When people go hammock, they find the two trees to tie the hammock level. The ground. They vibe, try to get close to water.
Yeah.
Dude, I will climb into a tree and tie my shit over water, like 20 feet off the ground.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like,
Them extreme like hammocks where they're like making
over canyons.
yeah
I
like
gotta
tree
do that.
houses. Well, they're making tree houses, but
Oh,
out
yeah.
of
They'll camp out there.
out of the
Yeah, I've seen those.
what's the cargo nets, the stuff like
and
that.
they put it way up.
Yeah. I mean, there's layers. I mean, it starts way up and goes even more way up, and then
Oh,
goes
yeah.
out, connects to the next tree.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
extreme.
a multi-level,
It's so
right?
crazy. And
Yeah.
don't they like walk across it to get to it, like the ropes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I'd love to
spider
live in a
web.
tree house. That would be fucking sweet.
Oh,
Straight,
hands down.
what Robinson Crusoe,
Yeah.
that old Disney movie that I went and watched it, and they're like, well, there's a warning in front of it because it's racist because Swedish people wearing red and talking and having Swedish names, so it was deemed hey. Caution, they gave a warning before the movie. That was it. But it's like, come on. Don't
Wait,
go shitting on all of it.
So if you lived in a tree house, what would your plumbing look like? Because something's like, how do you deal with
I
that?
feel like everything below you is dirt and mulch anyway. So
You're
like,
just
just find the best spot for it.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Oh no, better yet,
The
get a
opposite
system
side.
where you zip line a bucket. You know what I mean?
Oh
Straight down,
no!
and
Like
then
Robinson Crusoe with the water, but
Yeah.
opposite. Have another one on the other side of it.
So it shoots out, dumps in a pile way out there for compost.
Yeah.
My guy, good fertilizer.
There you go.
Yeah, this
I
is
like
my-
that.
This next one is my favorite question. What is the most embarrassing moment you've had on stage?
Oh yeah, no, this is so Escape Farm had a Halloween bash, and we had just became a band. We were three-piece, this pre-Drewski era, and I went for my costume. I was an alcoholic, so I got a jug of wine.
Yeah.
And I did not think that a jug of wine was gonna fuck me up to the
What?
point, So I'm sitting there
Yo.
and throughout the night, and we ended up playing like super like near the end. It was like not even like one. It was almost a one when we got
Yeah.
on stage. So there was like, no one there. Everybody, I mean, there was like 20, 30 people compared to like the 100 or something that was there. And we were sitting there, we were playing it, and the wine had got to me heavy, and I finished it before we got on stage, and yeah, needless
I'm
to
hoping
say,
this is going where it's going, man. I'm hoping.
I didn't vomit.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
did not vomit, but I definitely was like, I was jamming and falling over and like standing up and like finishing the
Yeah.
song, trying to sing
Oh,
but slurring
jeez.
my words.
Yeah, well, good thing no one was there then, right?
Oh yeah,
The vomiting would have just made it up, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's why." Okay.
he's puking. He's fucking drunk.
What? Detroit Rock City. Seen that one? The kids at the Kiss go to the Kiss concert.
Mhm.
Have you seen it, young man?
No. Detroit Rock City.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like
it's,
a babysitter?
It's
like
Edward
kids?
Furlong, and is the only guy I can think of. But his character, they end up losing their tickets, so they're trying to. They all split
Break
up.
in.
They all trying to find a way to get tickets, money, whatever, and
Okay.
and so he finds this, gets roped into this male strip club,
Oh,
and
no.
so he's up, he's a skinny little guy, and he's up there with, and it's a contest, winner gets the exact amount of money he needed for the ticket,
Of course. Yeah.
but so he's up there, and the Gene Simmons' wife, girlfriend, whatever, she's in it, and she's by, she's the lady at the end of the bar, and she's, this young guy, they're like 18, 19, still fucking in high school. They skipped high school, so creepy, and
kind of like older chick, younger guy, kind of like
like
society kind of doesn't really bother with that one too much. It doesn't bother him as much as the opposite roles, but it's still creepy, whatever.
People they
But-
say it's creepy, but like at that,
She starts buying him Long Island iced teas, and he something's wrong with this, and your shit went bad, gives it back to the bartender, he's all buff guy, he's like, oh, big boy, you're gonna have fun, and so he starts doubting him. So by the time he gets on stage, he's and so he's doing this best he can, and then and it's just the greatest, in my opinion, one of the greatest puke scenes in cinema. And I'm drawn to puke scenes in cinema. Some Stand By Me, the one with the blueberry pies. Oh, that was probably the greatest.
I think regurgitated blueberry pie would be just like so.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah. Cinematic puke scenes. Anybody got anything on that?
I'm just thinking of The Exorcist.
Just me? Oh, yeah.
The,
That one too.
or the Scary Movie one.
The Scary Movie one was of
I
course
like
better.
that one.
There's a puke scene in Grind that cracks me up. The movie Grind. Do you guys ever seen that?
Never heard of
Yeah, I
it.
don't know.
Oh, dude. Okay, so these guys, they pull up, and they're like traveling across the country to get their homie into a skate competition, so that he can do some kind of thing. I can't remember. I gotta watch it again. It's been a while. VHS type vibes, this guy, they go to this guy's company that he works for because he was a manager, but in a different state they went. And so they get inside and they pull a receipt out of the trash to get some food to eat because they're broke. They're trying to
Do whatever
travel.
it takes. Yeah.
do whatever it takes. And they wander outside after they get the food, and they're arguing, and somebody had stolen their van and drove off with it. I think it was two people that they had picked up, and then a kid came out of nowhere and was like just shitting on them, just like talking smack and stuff like that. And they're just like looking at this kid, and then this kid just leans up and starts puking on him. But like it's not just a normal puke; it's like spew. You can definitely tell that somebody had something next to the kid's mouth and was just spewing it. But like the way it was spewing, dude, the way it looked, it was just that's my.
You're gonna spew into this, man.
Wait, was there a puke scene in Trainspotting?
Oh, I'm sure.
There's
When
this
he
scene
goes
where he
into the
climbs
toilet?
into the toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what I was thinking about.
That's
whenever you were
probably a
talking
really
about
good
that.
puke. He doesn't he does puke, but like you don't see it or anything. But like mid puke, he falls into the toilet and he's swimming into like.
Yeah. Well, I know he wanted to like
Chasing his bag.
I
thought he had it up his-
or something.
Oh yeah, no.
Did he have it up his rump and then pooped
Yeah,
it out?
'cause it's
Yeah,
like-
he pooped it out and was looking for it. Yeah, no.
Gross.
So it wasn't a puke scene. It
Yeah,
was
that one really turned me away from doing age.
Opiates?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like that's maybe not one. I've reserved it to if I'm ever on a deathbed and I have the option, I'm just gonna give me a lot of. I think morphine's pretty much the same thing. So it's like morphine me.
Yeah.
I got a movie trivia fun fact. In Pulp Fiction,
Do it. We're gonna wrap it up after that.
yeah, the guy was like on the toilet all the time because he was like dealing with a constipation from doing it all the time. like age.
John Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta's character.
Yeah.
That's why he's in the shitter all like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it'll constipate you. Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't put two and two together until like later.
Yeah, that's a
John
messed up scene.
Travolta was he on it or was his character?
No, his character was
okay.
on it because it's a good movie.
I mean, who
Have you seen
knows? Who knows, right?
Yeah.
John, let us know if you're listening. just let us know.
it? Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna get off here. Like I said, I got things to do. Get back to some daddy duties, and I got some projects I need to finish up. I'm running behind on. I got a list of things as long as my arm that won't get done today, but it's the way it's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
There's always there may be tomorrow. If not, it's not my problem. Either way, it's like you can't worry about.
Oh, Russia could just blow up the world. So
Yeah.
thanks, Putin. No, I was kidding.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Next week we got Sir Charles coming back. He was sick the last time he was supposed to be on. He ended up getting sick, and that was when Thane filled in for him. I think the Odd Fellow. I don't know, but he's gonna be back. So yeah, we're gonna get off here. Have a good night.
Later, y'all.